Alright, welcome back. This is a review of Fruits Basket Episode 2, well, the new series. Before I get started, I just want to say that since I've read the manga all the way, and I've many times, and watched the original as well, this review shouldn't be well, I'm going to try to keep all of these reviews as spoiler-free as I can for future things, but it may slip up every now and then, and something spoiler related might come in. But I'm going to try to control myself, and if I do spoil something, I'm going to try to, at least it'd probably only be maybe an episode or two ahead from what's airing. But I'm going to try not to. So with that being said, let's get on to the review. So, this episode 2 contains chapters 2 and 3 from the manga. I really enjoyed this episode. It was really cute. It was very sweet, very pretty. It has the same feeling. It hits the same story beats. It has the same feeling as the original and even the manga, and it's still a very sweet series. It's still a very adorable series too. I definitely like how it's going so far. I definitely like the direction that it's taking, how it's being directed, and how it's not, because the original one of the things that is important to note about the original series is that it did try to kind of focus more on the comedy when it could, and that was its kind of main central theme. While with the manga and as well as with the new series, comedy is in there, but it's not this isn't supposed to be a comedy series. It isn't supposed to be like something like Azumanga Daioh or School Rumble, where comedy is one of these central themes. No, comedy is in Fruits Basket, but it's not supposed to be one of its central things. It is in there, and quite a bit, and when it is in there, it is absolutely hilarious. But it's not its main concentration. It's the main concentration of Fruits Basket is more on its characters and such, and so you start to see that a little bit in this episode. So I'm really happy about that, especially like with the scene with Shigure talking about to Kyo about, you have to, just like you have martial arts training, in order to train, you gotta train yourself to be with people. If you want to get better at interacting with people, you gotta be with people. That's the only way to do that. And so I really enjoyed it. It's really cute. It's very sweet. I need to talk about the opening, because this is the first time I've gotten to see the opening. It took me a little while to get used to the song. Maybe I had to listen to it about 2 or 3 times, but I got used to it, and I like this song. It's not, and I know people were worried about whether it was going to be like a more hyper kind of super upbeat, whatever sort of song, but it's not. It's not a sad song either, but it is kind of it's definitely a little bit more of a slow-paced song. But it's it's almost like a gospel. Like, I got to hear the full version of it. If you listen to the full version of it, it's like a gospel power ballad, basically. That's what it sounds like. but it is a really pretty song. And the animation, the visuals for the opening are really good. That's actually interesting because it pays homage. There's a little bit at the beginning, one of the first scenes. It pays homage to the original series with the original opening, because both openings now have a scene of Toru out on the balcony doing laundry, staring up at the sky with cherry blossoms falling down. So it's really nice to see that. You get a little homage to that, but it's really pretty opening. I think the thing that's going to kill me every time I watch this opening, though, is pretty close to the beginning, there's this part where the music kind of swells, and you get this scene of Kyoko and young Toru, and it's so cute, but it's so sad at the same time. Why? They're going to kill me with this! But it's so cute. It's so sad. But every time I see them, it's gonna be hard, because it's like, it is such a cute picture. I have it up, as you can tell on the screen. But it's so cute. But other than that, I mean, I really enjoyed the episode. I think it's going great so far. It's been everything that I've been wanting and hoping that it would be. I am curious because from now on, it's going to be how the episodes are is going to be a mystery to me, just as they are for anyone who didn't go to the theatrical premiere, because the theatrical premiere only aired the first 2 episodes. And so this time around, from now on, I'm gonna be left in the dark as to how the series is gonna go from here on. And I'm curious, especially because in the original, this is a difference I kind of want to talk about. In the original series, episode 2 had all of chapter 2 and half of chapter 3, and then episode 3 had the second half of chapter 3 and all of chapter 4, and then episode 4 was all of chapter 5 plus a lot of filler, and that was the Kagura episode. And I'm curious how they're going to do this, because they've already covered all of chapter 3 in this second episode. So I'm curious if they're going to, if episode 3 is they're just going to extend it out and make it all of chapter 4, or if it's going to be both chapter 4 and episode 3 is going to be chapter 4 and 5. And so we might potentially see Kagura next episode. I don't know. I'm really curious as to what's going to happen. And of course, just as a side note, if you've only ever watched the original series, episode 5 of the original series has a lot of filler in it. Because, like, Kagura trying to take Kyo's clothes so she can go wash them, as well as her burning down Shigure's kitchen, and her having to fix the doors, and Toru showing up and helping her out. Yeah, that was all filler. That did not happen in the manga. So I'm curious as to how it's going to happen, because the chapter in the manga is a lot shorter. So I'm curious exactly how they're going to do this. How exactly they're going to extend the episode out. Oops. They're going to extend the episode out, or are they going to kind of combine the episodes, to put the 2 chapters together into one episode. I'm curious. I don't know exactly what's going to happen, because again, I haven't seen past episode 2 of the new series. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see what they do. So that's about it. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.